As an entrepreneur or small business owner, your story is the most valuable marketing asset that you have. The reason being is you are the only one that has your story. So go ahead and figure out what that story is, okay? And whenever you are posting social media content on your website, if you're doing blogs, if you are doing YouTube videos, or whatever you're doing, your goal is to tap into your story. Remind your audience, remind your viewers of where you are coming from and why it is that you do what you do, right? Because by doing that, by sharing your story, again, this allows you to stand out from everybody else that might be in your niche, right? So if you are a business coach, right? Do you know how many business coaches there are? There are hundreds, maybe even thousands of business coaches. So what makes you different from all the other coaches out there? It's your story. It's what you do and how you do what you do, right? So figure out what your story is, because we have as human beings, we have a very long story, right? We don't want to tap into the whole story, right? We just want to give the pieces that are very important to, again, having our audience or our customers understand why we're in business doing what we do. Okay, why do we enjoy what we're doing? What is our mission? What is our purpose, right? What led us to be the entrepreneur or the small business owner or the business owner that we are today, right? So sit down and really think about what your story is, okay? What makes you so unique from other people? Again, it's how you, the experiences that you went through, the lessons that you learned, the things that you had to go through in order to get to where you are right now. All right. So for me, I grew up in a same parent household, but eventually they did separate. But before they did, I got a lot of teachings. I got to see my dad in action, where he was an entrepreneur. He was creating his own business cards and promoting his own work. He was a CPR instructor. So he was always, marketing himself, promoting himself. And this was back in the, late 80s, early 90s. So I got a little chance to tap into all the entrepreneurial mindset and practices, from back in the day, putting newspaper ads in and things like that. And then from my mom's side, she's a creative. She loves to paint and do artwork. And she was always pushing us to do music and things like that. So because of all this background, the creative aspect of it, the entrepreneurial aspect of it, I've just grown up as in my adult life now, tapping into these niches, whether it's entertainment, creativity, music, entertainment, whatever that part is. But then I tap into the entrepreneurial aspect of each of these things, to the point where now I realize that my gift is helping others promote themselves and fine tune what they have to offer based on these entrepreneurial teachings and these creative thoughts that I have. So my story is about, my upbringing, about what led me here, what got me here. Now, there might be some other entrepreneurs who might have similar stories, but again, there's other aspects to my story that may be different. One aspect is I'm a first Jamaican American person in my family here that's actually started their own business, right? Both of my parents are from Jamaica, so they were immigrants, right? So on top of that, I have that aspect of my story as well. So I've got a different understanding of, way things work here in the United States where I'm at now versus things that might be going on overseas, right? Some place that's more foreign. So just wanted to give you that example of my story by sharing that with you, so that you can now figure out, okay, what is your story? What are the little things that make you who you are as a business owner, right? You might be a divorce counselor, right? You might help people with relationships so that they can get back together in their marriage and be stronger. And the reason might be is, you might have seen your parents go through a horrible divorce, and deep down inside you're like, you know what, I don't want that to happen to others. I want to help them out, right? Okay. Or maybe you are somebody who loves to make dresses, right? You are a seamstress. Okay, you make clothes from scratch, and the reason being is you grew up with your grandmother who, was always sewing around the house, and because of that, you picked up on it, and you love doing arts and crafts, and you decided to start your own seamstress business, right? Everybody has their own story, but it's realizing and understanding what our story is, okay, that allows us the upper hand when it comes to, our competition. I don't like using the word competition because, again, everybody has their own story. So if you can tap into your story, it's almost like you're in your own lane. There is no competition. Competition doesn't exist because you are the only one that does what you do and why you do it, right? So use this to your advantage. Think about what your story is, and tap into it. Tap into it when you're talking to your customers. Tap into it when you are posting on social media. Tap into it on your website. Give a little about section about the founder of your business. Or again, if you're just an entrepreneur, give the about, a story, your bio, describing, what led you to this crossroad here, right? Where you're at right now. So keep these in mind, friend. And, by understanding your story, again, that gives you a huge advantage. Again, this is your biggest marketing asset that you can tap into, and it's completely free. It's free and it's yours already. You just got to use it. Claim it and use it, friend. All right. I hope this episode helps you and brought you some clarity and some information. Please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, please make sure to subscribe here on the platform, because when you subscribe, when you like, when you comment, all these things send signals out to the platform and lets them know that others want to listen, want to hear, want to watch, and see what's going on here at Brand Impact 365 with LaMorvielle. I truly appreciate you, friend. Till next time, stay bright, stay beautiful, and keep on smiling. Later, Gator. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, then like and subscribe to support Brand Impact 365 with LaMorvielle. And if you are struggling with your brand impact, then watch the next video.